right, here we go in 3, 2, and a 1. A bingo and a bango. Can I get some bingo bangles in the chat? Can I get some bingos and bangles in the chat? I know what you're thinking, Joe, again, no camera? No camera, Joe? Well, I tell you what, I think we just had a Christmas miracle. We had a Christmas miracle, guys. I'm back. I ended up resetting my computer to factory reset, I guess. And I went ahead and spent a whole bunch of time putting a bunch of stuff, all the drivers, everything else. So everything's not completely 100%, but I spent a lot of time doing what I did. So here we go. We got some Christmas hats in the chat. We got some Christmas, well, not in the chat, but on the coins. On the coins. Yes, indeed, guys. We got some bingo and a bangos. Does this even work? Let's see here. Do I have this? Let's see, what do I need to do to get that to work? So right now we're still kind of messing with this. I do see that there, but I don't see, oh, because I have this in front. There we go. We got bingos and a bango. So let me undo this, move this up a little bit. All right, so we got some bingos and bangos in the chat. We have Duality Crypto. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? We have Dylan. What's going on, Dylan? Appreciate you, man. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas. Not sure if you celebrate Christmas, but if you do, then that was for you. If you don't, well, then that's not for you. We have gaming in the house. What's up, gaming? What is up, gaming? All right. So I definitely need to change. I don't know. I'm thinking about changing the background color of instead of a blue, maybe a yellow. Maybe we should do that a yellow. So let's go style. Let's go to font, comment. Nope, not that one. Let's change this to a yellowish. Kind of a okay yellow, I guess. We'll do that. So we're doing this on the fly, guys. We are doing this on the fly. Copy. Over here to this. So if you have any coins you want me to do, definitely let me know. And see here. So hey, look at that. We got Retro Mike in the house. Starting off great. We got to start off great with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you greatly. It truly does mean a lot to me because the members of the group for YouTube, they got a lot of extra perks. A lot of extra perks to actually help them trade and learn how to trade and continue their activity as far as, just making money. So I appreciate you. Let's see here. There we go. And let's go ahead and move this over. See here. Very nice. Uh-oh. Here's the Gary guy. Well, I'll tell you what. Today's Christmas, so we can do Gary. We got Al in the house. What's up, Al? Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. So happy you guys are here. So happy you're here. I do think the yellow looks much better than that blue. Let me know what you think. We got Harp in the house. So happy you guys are here. Man, it's been a busy day. It has been a busy day. A lot of research. We have a lot of great things coming for you guys. A lot of great things coming for you. If you're in the VIP group, awesome. If you're not, don't worry. I will get you up to speed. I will get you to where you're making money, not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Never take financial advice from a guy on the internet. Never. All right, here we go. So we're going to be looking at this. Let's see here. Did it update? Yes, it updated. Okay, good. Very nice. I was looking at the little counter that I have on the upper right-hand corner of the screen, and it did update. So that's very good. All right, let's see here. So we're looking at these coins. This is on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we don't have too much going on. Oh, let me pin this. If y'all want to have a funny animation, come on. I just pinned it to the chat. That's how you can send tips if you like. If I'm making you money, great. If not, then don't send tips. But or if you just want to send a tip, But it does a funny animation, and it might be blocked, though. I might be blocking it. We'll see. We'll see if somebody puts it up there, if it does get blocked. I think it will. So let me do this really quick. And right now I didn't even think about that as far as it getting blocked. But if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know, and then we will get that squared away for you. Of course, we go over Bitcoin in the very beginning. We go over Bitcoin in the very beginning, and then we go over a bunch of other stuff, coins that we're looking at, thought process when it comes to just different, I want to say different ideas that what may move the market. So let me go ahead and adjust this in case anybody does that tip. We can move it over. So we will move it over to about here. So go ahead and save that. And then now it should be good. I'm going to copy this just in case. And do I have it on this one? Word, left, right, chat. Well, I don't think I have it on this one. Well, I'll add one and we'll see. So this would be stream. Oh, I do have it. Add existing stream elements. Okay. All right. So that should be it. Let's see here. We have Disclosure Crypto in the house. What's up, my man? What is up? See here. Very good. All right. So you're talking amongst the shells. Excellent. I love it. Seeing these coins like Fartcoin moving like this tells me about toppy signs. Not really. Not really. It could be potentially Telegram groups, Discord groups that are trying to pump this coin, or maybe even whales trying to pump the coin to hopefully have that be the start of maybe meme coin again, as far as taking off. Meme coins are going to do really well. And before AI agents came on the scene, I thought meme coins were going to take it. I thought meme coins were going to be the NFTs of last season for this season. That's what I thought. But now these AI agents, they are really taking off. Man, they are taking off. And low market caps too. 200 million, 100 million. Man, they're doing some work. They are doing some work. Now, this should automatically come down. It should automatically come down, but it's okay. Let's see here. I do have a chart request. Algorand. Okay, so I definitely need the tickers. Not so much the name, but the ticker. So that one is ALGO. Oh, I was like, where is my paper? Where's the paper? So let's go ahead and do this. New sheet of paper. And let's do ALGO is going to be the first one. Very good. Jono's in the house. What's up, Jono? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. See here. Very nice. All right. Very good, guys. Well, let's go ahead and get started. I do appreciate you for being here, for one. And for two, trusting me in your crypto journey. To me, that means a lot. Let's go to the hour time frame. It's red. Are you kidding me? Why is it red? Well, more than likely because of Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin at resistance? This coin right here, hype. Oh, and I forgot to change my mouse. So this one, you may hear the clicks. Hopefully you don't hear the clicks too much. I was clicking a bunch right now. Let me know if you hear the clicks. And then let me know if it's annoying. If it is, I'll just change out the mouse. All right. Hype is going to be big. It is big. It's going to be bigger. Heads up. So the first token we have is ALGO. Let's go ahead and get into the charts. Let's see what we got. We have Bitcoin on the chart. Bitcoin is right at resistance. We kind of did just erasing everything, starting from scratch. I believe this was on the Piper Academy show I did at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm there Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. And then, of course, here at 12 p.m. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we do here at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we were doing this, and man, I need to watch Frankie Candles. It was a suggestion on Piper Academy where they were saying that my VWAP, it's like the meaning is different. It's the same concept per se, but the meaning is different when it comes to volume. So I still I have so much research that I do. I still need to watch Frankie Candles videos in reference to volume, because the way I look at it, I simplify stuff, man. Fire hot. ice cold, until it gets hot. But I simplify stuff. If the price action is above the average volume, it's good. If it's below, not good. For me, I don't need to get super technical as far as it goes, but I do need to watch those videos. I really do. And that is on my wish list. See here, Dylan says, didn't notice anything. Awesome, man. Yeah, so I did a bunch of settings for my audio. So you won't hear hopefully me typing. That's one of my pet peeves. Here, click, 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 hearing people type. And then my mouse is far away from my mic. So hopefully that works. Let's see here. Jono says, can we take a look at INJ? Yeah, definitely. INJ, very good. We will look at that one as well. All right, so right now we're looking at Bitcoin, and we kind of started from scratch. These lines are from the previous bull run. That's why they're in orange for Bitcoin. And you can see, man, look at this. I mean, it got rejected here, got rejected way over here, got rejected over here. This literally is playing out. Now, the more lines you draw, the more you'll see, oh, it stopped here and it bounced here. So try not to have too many lines. I saw one, somebody posted, man, it was literally, I'd say 200 lines on the chart. And somebody sent it to me. They're like, wow, Joe, look at this. And I saw, I was like, well, all I can say, it found support on the trend line and resistance too, because there was nothing but support resistance levels. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. Oh, my background music. So I got some background music as well. This is what I used to have. You should hear it very lightly. It shouldn't be overwhelming. My voice should be about an 8, and the background music should be around a 4, maybe a 5, if you can hear it at all. But I was working on that. I was recording, then playing it, recording, then playing it, recording, then playing it. So hopefully it's at a good pace. So right now we're looking at Bitcoin. I drew the fixed range volume profile from the start of this area, just so we can see where the point of control is. What is the point of control? This is where we have more volume. To me, volume is very important. Where are all the people at? Right now, they're right here. Price action is currently above the PLC, point of control. Also the anchored VWAP, which I started from the beginning of this move. I also have one at the beginning of the entire move. So right at the very beginning of the entire move, I have one. So it's kind of giving me a range. It's giving me a range of the current, and it's giving me a range of the overall volume. So look where this falls into. This is beautiful in reference to if it does pull back and break below the PLC, point of control, breaks below the anchored VWAP, which is it's the average of the volume. That's what it is. If it breaks below that, not looking good. We have this next level of support, and then here's our main level. In my opinion, this is much stronger than this right here, because this was built from last season. And if this breaks down, then of course, thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you, man. If it breaks down, then of course, we have this low volume node. What is a low volume node? That's where we don't have a lot of ups and downs. Once again, I break stuff down really, really simple to where it's very easy to understand. And I hope you all appreciate that. I don't overcomplicate things. When I first started, man, this thing, I mean, it was okay, but it was hard. It was difficult. And what I do is I find an easier way to explain stuff. Here, not a lot of ups and downs. So if it does come down here, where's the support? Here, maybe, if that, here. So if it does come down, we're looking at possibly coming down to maybe 75 at the moment due to our volume, the average, maybe 75. Doesn't mean that it has to. Nope. Always plan A, plan B. Right now we're testing it. We are testing this level from the previous run, and we tried it once. This is on the 4-hour time frame. And of course, I also adjusted. Let's go ahead and undo that. Undo and lock it. So one thing that I also did, let's move this up so you can kind of see it, is what did I also do? I did something. I don't even listen to myself. I really don't. What did I do? Oh yeah. So I adjusted the screen so you could see this right here, and of course this right here. And You can also see the dates on the bottom. I'm always open to suggestions, guys. I really am. So one of the VIP members, they said, Joe, I was watching your show, love it, but I can't see the dates. It'd be really helpful if we can see the dates. Like, man, I didn't even realize that, because I had different settings on different layouts. I said, so let me go ahead and fix that. So we went ahead and did with this, and then of course we have the counter on the very top as far as the subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And then of course, any kind of, when the subscribers come up, it also shows up on that leaderboard. It shows subscribers, it shows tips, it shows super chats, it shows, so both tips and super chats. And then of course, gifts. So it does that too. So I think it's pretty cool. Here we got rejected once, right on the line. Let's kind of zoom in. Got rejected. Then it got rejected on this previous high, this area right here. Then it got rejected again right on this level. This is important, guys. This is really strong. This is a strong level. And right now we're underneath the 200 SMA on the 4-hour time frame. The red one is our 50, the 200 is our yellow, and the white is our, what's my white? 9? Yes. I don't think I have my 30 on here. So here's my 9. So right now it's underneath. It's underneath the 200 SMA. What does this tell us? This shows me momentum. This is not a barrier. This is not a resistance. You can kind of think of it as support resistance in a sense, but it's very weak, very weak. But Joe, it's under it. It's very strong. No, it's very weak. This is the average of what the price is doing. So if the price goes up, the average follows it because it's an average. If the price comes down, the average is right here. So it might stop here, but it doesn't have to. It can easily go lower. And now the average has to recalculate and follow the price. So it's very important. There's a lot of YouTubers out there and influencers that say that this is like a support resistance. It is in a sense, but they don't fully explain it. This is an average. So it's doing what this is telling it to do. It's taking the calculation and recalculating to either go up or down depending on the main factor, which is the price. Hey, we got Alex O Crypto in the house. What's up, Alex O? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Appreciate you greatly. Of course, everybody here, I believe, is already following you. But if you're not, if you're watching this on the replay, Alex O, dude's legit. Dude is legit. I don't say that about a lot of people. So dude is legit. So for this, again, strong level right here, we really need to see the price action break above this level, find support, and then now we're in good shape. Now we're in good shape. We're looking for higher highs and higher lows. Can we get it today? That is the question. Can we get it today? We are looking at an all-time high currently right at 108.364 according to a Bitstamp. Let's go to, oh no, I don't have one for an all-time high, but I will do this in orange in honor of Mr. Bitcoin. Mr. Bitcoin is 108.36. Could we do that? Can we do that? 10 grand? That'd be really great. We would see an incredible rally. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it'll happen. I mean, if we do go up maybe to here, maybe 102 before possibly coming down, let's go and draw it out. I absolutely love drawing it out because if it plays out, not when, if it plays out, it feels really good that, something that you thought might happen, happened. And again, all I'm doing is I'm looking at the previous price action. That's all I'm doing. So these are not just sporadic. These are very strategic. This area right here, it stopped because of this. And then look at these wicks. So this is an area, same thing with this one. It stopped because of this area right here. Same thing with this. This stopped because of where, we were at before. And that's all it is. There's nothing magical about it. It's just, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Retro Mike Tech says, some call Alex O. I call him Wolverine. From an otter to a Wolverine? That's pretty, that's a huge gap in between the species, I guess. But yeah, dude's a beast. He really is. I'm really happy to know a lot of these really great people There's a lot of people. There's one guy I saw. Dude's a joke. Dude's an absolute straight up joke. He's a white dude, very, very white dude. I'm not saying I have anything against white dudes, but it's obvious he's very, very white. And he's got all these tats on his neck. You might know him. I don't know what his name is. He has all these tats on his neck. It looks really hard, gangster, whatever. And he's in crypto. Great. Making money because of his group. He has an echo chamber. Big time echo chamber. It was late at night. I'm watching, different people go. I love watching traders trade live and their thought process. And this dude is literally going through these charts within 5 to 8 seconds. Going through a chart, changing time frame, saying what he's saying, changing time frame again, saying what he's saying, going to a different chart, saying what he's saying. Like the I don't know, 13th one. I put in the chat. I was like, hey man, first time I'm here, first time I'm watching you. Just wondering if you break down the chart, for somebody who doesn't know how to trade. Now, granted, I know how to trade. I know exactly what he's looking at and what he's seeing, but I'm thinking about everybody else. Because again, I always have the beginner mindset. I'm thinking about everybody else who's coming in and seeing this fool just click, 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 click. So I asked him that question, and he's busy. The chat's going on or whatever. So I don't say, whatever. 30 minutes go by. I mentioned it again. I say, hey, brand new to the channel. I saw that you were live. Really liking what I'm seeing. I just know, and at this time he's still going like really fast. I said, just wondering if you break down your charts. Again, nothing. So now I'm in it for like 30 minutes. And I was like, all right, well, let me check him out. Let me just see what's going on. Let me check out the chat, because the chat is obviously talking to him. He's talking to the chat, going back and forth. Like really great chat. So I mentioned the chat. I was like, hey, chat, just to let you know, because there was a lot of his members that were talking. I was like, hey, chat, just to let you know, first time here. Really liking what I'm seeing. Dude looks like he knows what he's doing. But does he like slow down a little bit and like give thought process on what he's doing? Or is this like his format? Nothing. 20 more minutes go by. I message again and nothing. I was like, wait a minute. I've been watching this fool for like 2.5 hours already. I was like, wait a minute. Does this fool have me blocked? There's no way he has me blocked. No way. I didn't say anything rude. I just asked if he breaks down the chart for new people. And I introduced myself. I'm brand new, liking your channel. So it was like a compliment and then asking a question. And sure enough, I logged in. I have several accounts. I logged in with my other account. And sure enough, that fool had me blocked. I was like, are you that? Excuse me. Do you have that much of an echo chamber to where I can't even ask if you break down your charts? And I saw him again last night. Seeing who's live, everything. Man, the people from India, they talk fast. Good Lord. I'm not even going to try to do their talking because it might be an insult or looked at as an insult. But dude, it was literally and then no breath, and then maybe a half a pause. It's like, holy moly. Like if I knew that language, I don't know if I could keep up. I don't know if they all speak like that or what, but man, again, I was watching some live streams last night and I saw that dude, and the dude looked like he knew what he was doing. Younger guy. And he just talks super Bitcoin. It's like, holy moly. I was like, man, they speak really, really fast. But I am going to point out one thing that there is a point to that dude with all the tattoos, white dude, all bunch of tattoos, echo chamber, big time. See, Emmanuel says, it doesn't even take Xmas off. Yeah, man, dude, my job is to make you money. I work on my birthday. I work on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Every day. My job is to make you money. My job is to make you the most money possible, whether you're in the group or not in the group. To me, it doesn't even matter. Like I want to change people's lives. I really do. And so let me get to the point real quick. And then we're going to get to these charts. If you're still here, put a 1 in the chat. If you are still here, put a 1 in the chat. I don't know if I bored you all to death or not. But with this dude, he would say, And this is one thing that if you watch somebody who says the following context, be very careful. Be very careful. He said, if Bitcoin gets rejected here, it will go down here. Okay. If Bitcoin comes up and finds support, it will come up here. Okay. Did anybody notice anything about those statements? Did anybody notice anything about those statements? If you did, put it in the chat. So once again, he said, if Bitcoin gets rejected here, it's going to come down here. It will come down to whatever price, 85, whatever. If Bitcoin breaks up, it will go up to possibly wherever, whether it's all-time high or wherever. Did anybody catch? Now, granted, I do know that we have a few second delay, maybe about 10, 15 second delay. So I'm going to let y'all type if you know what was said. Dylan got it. Spot on, Dylan. He said that it will. Not that it could, or might, or chance of, or greater possibility, or probability. He's speaking in a definite term. When you do that, you will get wrecked. You, as a mentor, will wreck your people. Now, if you have an echo chamber, the only people who are going to be talking are that call you said where it said it was going to go down and it did, man, you're the best, blah, blah, blah. Those people get hurt. The people who say, man, you said it was going to do this. You said it will go and it's not. Boom. I'm positive they get kicked. They get muted. They get removed from the group that they paid for because that type of person does not want any kind of feedback. For me, if I'm doing something wrong, I want feedback. If you're losing trades because of me and my teaching, I want feedback. I've had a few. Let me get some water real quick. My throat's getting kind of. I had a few, I think it was like 2 or 3, where they would, when I first started the group, right now we're just kind of talking. I hope you all are okay with that. Right now we're just talking, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. We're going to look at Algorand and INJ. But when I first started the group, and I would say, I want to get rich with you, not because of you. I had one member, and I think I know who it was. I'm thinking it was an admin from the old group I was in. It's like, well, if you don't, you want to get rich with people and not because of them, why do you have a paid group? I said, that's a very good question. I said, your statement would be valid if I didn't offer everything for free. I offer everything for free. You ask me questions, I encourage you to ask me questions. I give it to you for free. Now, what you're paying for is literally, I am there almost 24/7. You have a question, I respond very fast. You post charts, I do videos about your chart with thought process on there. I'm constantly updating the group. When it needs to be done, I'm giving the group, a bunch of information. That's what you're paying for. So I encourage people I didn't block that person. Then I had another person saying, because I started talking about my group again, and they're like, oh, well, I took a bunch of your trades and I lost a lot, blah, blah. And I don't know who this dude is. I don't know if he's a member. I don't know if he's not. I have a okay amount of members. Granted, it's still small, which is good. So if you're thinking about join now while it's small. And I'm like, okay, well, what trade was it? Like, let's break it down. I didn't ban him or block him it's like, what trade was it? It turned out he was one of the scammers. He was a scammer who scammed me for money. He was trying to kind of sway people away from joining my group. What a jerk, right? What a jerk. Like, okay, I called you out. You're a scammer. I'm not going to pay you your money, even though you're threatening me and threatening my channel and all this fun stuff. You come to my show and you start telling people that I don't know how to trade. And show me I don't know how to trade. I'm not going to ban you. I'm not going to kick you. I'm not going to mute you. Show me. Of course, he couldn't, and he didn't. As a matter of fact, I made it for those that were here. I told him, I said, listen, let's have a deal. All these setups that I do, keep track of them. And if they don't play out, if they're bad trades or whatever, Well, tell me about it. We'll go and we'll look back at the chart and we'll see it. What happened? What didn't happen? Never heard from him again. Never heard from him. I'm okay with you saying that my stuff is trash or doesn't work. Well, let's break it down. How do you do it? This is how I do it. This is the results that I get. You know? All right, moving on. Let's see here. Jonas says there are no definitely in crypto. Yeah. He guaranteed it will be. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. So be very careful, guys. There's a lot of people that do that. You know, there's one in particular. Dude's a freaking joke. Very charismatic. Has a lot of stuff. Nice stuff. Am I jealous? Nope. Am I jealous because I'm saying I'm jealous? Nope. I'm just calling out for what it is. Dude says on a 1 minute time frame. On a 1 minute time frame. Oh no, here we go again, Joe. Here we go again. This is the 200 SMA. Price action is here. And he says on the 1 minute time frame, if the price action breaks above the 200 SMA, we're going here. This is our target. This is what we're going to do. He speaks in definites. And sure enough, it breaks up. He enters the trade. Here's his target. Here's his stop loss. Nice risk to reward management. You know, this is risk. This is the reward. And then it goes up and then it turns. And of course, the 200 SMA on the 1 minute, it's moving too. And then it does this. As soon as it goes down, he sells. So in reality, this was his reward to his risk. Not good. Not good. Now, if the price action, and I love seeing this, when the price action crosses underneath the 200, even though he just said literally 8 minutes ago, if price action crosses above the 200, it's going here. Then the price action crosses the 200. Well, now because it crossed the 200 again, going down, it's going here. Sure enough, does this number, comes down here. All right, guys, who made money with me? Who made money with me? Yeah, you know, I told you. If the price action breaks below the 200, it's going here. Who made, granted, that idiot got out here because the price turned. Who stayed in the trade, guys? Man, get out of here, dude. Dude's buying Rolexes off of his members. He's wrecking people off of his members. He's buying houses and cars and whatever else he's doing off of his members, and he's wrecking them. And same scenario, he says it to where if you say anything that slightly questions his judgment, oh, you're being negative. He doesn't like negativity. He wants nothing but positivity, and he mutes him and he bans him and he kicks him out of the group. I think he kicks him out of the group. I'm pretty sure he does. I don't know for sure. I'm not 100%, but just knowing that personality, I'm willing to bet yes. All right, moving on. So let's get on with the show. Let us look at let's see, everybody smash the like. Did everybody smash the like? So let's go ahead and look at this. We do have this. This is Bitcoin. This is what we're looking at. This is our thought process when it comes to Bitcoin. The next one we're going to do is, what did I do? Oh, hold on. Next one we are going to do, let's go ahead and do this to go to YouTube. That way I don't show you any of the VIP charts. Oh, that reminds me. Y'all are in a special treat today. You are in a special treat. I'm going to show you something, and this is going to be available for all of my VIP members. And of course, I want to help everybody. This is going to be available for a fee, but for me, it's not all about money. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. I always say that. And I hope I show this to you too. I'm going to give a portion of that indicator as like a free trial so you can see it working. Now, I'm not going to take it away in like a week. I'm going to probably like a month to where you can be making money with this indicator for that month. So that's something, and hopefully I have enough time to show it today. So let's go to Algorand. And in my opinion, it's everything that I teach, but this time in an indicator. So if you don't remember everything that I teach, if you don't remember ALGO, if you don't remember all of the rules and everything else, well, guess what? This indicator is going to make it really, really easy. Gaming says, I was watching the old group Joe. Let's see here. I was watching the old group Joe was talking about for about 2 years and never entered a VIP, because there was something off about their owner of the group. A little time passed and I was right. Yeah, exactly. You know, I didn't see it. I got duped. Shoot, man, I moved over here because he promised me hopes and dreams and empty promises, making me a millionaire, the whole nine. And oh, I'm getting error messages. YouTube says not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Well, you know what? I have it for your settings, YouTube. I think it's because I'm talking about people who like echo chambers. That's what I think. But yeah, I got duped, man. I got duped. And that's one thing, all I have is my word. That's all I have. Hey, why did the thing change? It should be back in yellow. Why is it that color? I don't know. There it is. However, that never was the case with Joe. And now I'm a member of the Trade Intuition VIP. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people are members because they know me. They know that I was helping them prior to having a group. No hidden agendas. No, I love helping. I love making people money. I would have people come up to me where they lost a lot of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars. They come up to me and they're like, Joe, I need help. And I know they have money. They just told me how much they lost. That means they have more. I could have easily, yeah, man, I'll help you out. You know, an extra $5,000, send it my way. I'll get you squared up. Never once did I ask them for $10, $1, nothing. I did have one send me a tip. I think it was like a $50 tip, made like 20 grand on one of the trades. And I was like, dude, thank you, man. Like nobody gives me a tip. Dude, like you have no idea. That was like my first tip in the group. That was crazy. Now, with that being said, these people are losing. I am literally spending hours and hours and hours with them, showing them my techniques, showing them the simplicity. You can make it very simple and you can complicate it as much as you want. But if you just simplify it, you can make money. And because of that, dude started making money. And there was one, he showed me his portfolio. He was down all the time, every single month, down. And then he showed me his portfolio. And he goes, Joe, you're probably going to laugh at this. I think it was like $20 that he was in the positive, but all the other months he was in the negative, thousands of dollars. I said, dude, are you kidding me? This is huge. This is absolutely huge. You are up $5 for the month. Look at your past months. Down 2,000, down 5,000, down 7,000, down 3,000, down. Now you're actually plus. And then he sent me one more. It was a good return. And then, well, when people know how to trade, they don't need me anymore. And that's the sad part of my job. And I have people, oh, Joe, I'll stick with you, man. You know, you help me this and that. And most of them also promise, you know, when I make it, Joe, when I make good money, I'm going to give you a percentage of $50. I see $50. Not that I'm asking for percentages. It's just, I used to drive Uber and Lyft, and they would say, "Hey, man, I don't have any cash on me, but I'm gonna tip you on the app. I'll tip you on the app." Yeah, man, that's cool. It's whatever. You know, I get paid already from the app or whatever. Granted, it was nothing. Man, it was nothing. And sure enough, they'd leave. I checked the next night, no tip. If you're not gonna tip, don't say you're gonna tip. It's okay. You know, my Uber drivers, listen, man, I can't tip you today, et cetera, et cetera. Dude, I got you, man. I said, I'd rather tell you the truth than say, I'm going to tip you and not tip you. I got you, bro. You're good. Thank you, man. And then boom, done. But yeah, man, I used to have I'll tip you, man. I got you on the app. I got you. It's like, all right. And I was doing Uber and Lyft when I was a registered nurse. You know, I would work a double shift on the weekends. So Monday I would sleep. And then the rest of the week, I'm bored. You know, so I go drive for a few hours, do my charts for 10 hours or so, and then that was it. All right. Let's see here. Castro, what's up, my man? What's up, Castro? Appreciate you for being here. We're just kind of having story time right now. If you have any charts you want me to do, let me know. Let me know. We're going to get to ALGO. We're going to look at ALGO, and let's go and let's do this. This looks different. Maybe because I have this higher up. That's what it is. Okay. Can you still see the dates? Yes, you can. All right, so we're looking at this. I have the numbers nice and big that you can't see because everything is hiding. So let me go ahead and do this. Easy fix. Easy fix. Bingo bango. A bingo and a bango. So looking at this, let's look at ALGO. You know what? Let's delete everything. Excuse me. 32 drawings down the drain. Let's go ahead and hide our indicator. Now stick around, guys. Stick around to the very end. Yes, definitely, my man. We can do SUI. So stick around because once again, I'm going to give you a preview of an indicator that I made. Well, I'm part of it. You know, I do have a team that is helping me with it. But this is basically my thought process, my skill set when it comes to not round tripping these coins. My biggest mistake last bull run was making all this profit and holding it because of the extended bull cycle, the extended market, and I got, you know, I could have made so much more. This indicator shows you everything that I teach. And if you're brand new, just know that if you're in the VIP group, you get it for free. I don't nickel and dime my VIP members. Matter of fact, one of the other people that I watch just to get content from, and I happen to watch it within 5 minutes of me watching him, is saying that he created another group and it's only $300 one-time fee. He made that point. One-time fee of $300, and he made another group. And if you want to join that extra group, it's $300. And then he goes on to say how he's a self-made multimillionaire. Yeah, you keep on charging your people all this extra money, nickel and diming them for every little thing you do. I've created a group that's going to make us a lot of money in the VIP, included for free, because that's me saying thank you for trusting me in your crypto journey. That's what I do. Then this indicator that's going to make it really, really easy not to round trip it. We're basically going to be selling the top, not the very top, but the top. And this is to my VIP members. No nickel and dimes here. Now I will have the indicator for a charge for other people. However, because I want to make sure that you make money, what I'm doing is I'm actually going to give the first segment of that indicator for a limited time, like 30 days, to where at least you're making money with this indicator. And then if you're making money, you like what it does, join the group. That's my whole thought process. Man, I'm talking too much about this selling the group. Sorry, guys. Let's get into this. I really want y'all to make as much money as possible. The only way you're gonna do it is if you join the group. There, done, no more. I do have a commercial though. It's like a 50-second commercial that I plan on playing. Oh no, we're gonna have to listen to another. It's really difficult for me to not talk about it because I know I can make so many people so much money. All right, so right now what we're looking at a zone. So we're looking at the top of this zone to the bottom of this zone. I'm gonna have to kind of zoom in a little bit. And I'm always looking at zones. So we have the top of that to the bottom of these candle bodies. And you can see that if we go across, it's really close. We come over here and we just drag it across. Let's see here. Castro says, totally understand. Yeah, so we're gonna look at SUI and then also get that for you. All right. So looking at this, just dragging this across, This is on the daily time frame. So this is our zone that we have. Now on the daily time frame, I'm also looking at this really nice run up. Then every run up needs to pull back at least 35% or 38%. If it does come back to the 50%, 61%, which is the golden pocket, 0.5618, perfect. If it goes to the 786 or 78% retracement from the run up, even better, because now we have more chance to run up. Now this all depends on what cycle you're in. I see so many people where they use the same strategies in the bull market that they do in the bear market. Not gonna work. All right, so here we can see beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, man. It came down to the 382, 38%. This is where it closed. It went further, tapped barely into the golden pocket. Started finding support on the 382. Beautiful. Now, this is what I teach. This is what I teach. I teach to where you don't enter until you break a high. On a lower time frame, this is our high. We wouldn't enter. Let's see here. Castro says, talk about it all you want, sir. There's never enough info. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, there was one live stream I was doing, and no one was giving me coins. So my format, I go Bitcoin. After Bitcoin, I do your coins. Try and make you money. But then nobody's giving coins, so I just start talking. And the first thing I talk about is, well, my group and what we do and everything else. But dude, I was talking for like 20, 30 minutes. I said, man, it's been a long time. Like, give me coins, guys. And then I had two people say, man, you're talking about your group all the time. I said, give me charts. I need something to talk about. So here we do have price action went into the golden pocket. Beautiful. Starting to come out. Very nice. Let's go on a lower time frame. Of course, on all these, we're going to have bullish divergence. You know, we have a low. We have a lower low. Then we have a low and a higher low. So all these coins are going to have this because of what Bitcoin. I mean, they had a really nice run up, then a pullback. Every coin's going to have this. So just kind of let you know. Thank you, Realistic. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. And this is not an echo chamber. This is not an echo chamber. You know, you can say bad stuff about me, and what I'll do is I'll prove you wrong. And I deal with logic and not emotion. There's a few people out there that they get real butthurt and, oh, you said I can't. No, show me. Show me what you're talking about. Let's talk about it. Let me prove you wrong. Give me a chance to prove you wrong. Because I know what I do works. And I know keeping it simple, it works. It does. So here, of course, it bounced. Let's go to a lower time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay. So what this is telling me that this right here is a really great opportunity to buy in this zone. Now, granted, this zone is fairly large. Could it come into this zone? Sure. But it just depends on what Bitcoin's going to do. Is Bitcoin going to break up and take the total market with it? Sure, it could. Or is Bitcoin going to get rejected where it's currently at? If it does, well, then more than likely, this will come down. This right here is a kind of our decision point. So let's go ahead and mark that out. Oh man, I gotta sneeze. So let's do this in white. If we're coming down to the 0.3245, this is our decision point. Is it going to actually come into our go into our buy zone, which is in the lower portion of the golden pocket? If so, great. This is what I would actually be looking for if it comes down. Now, be very careful with, and we were talking about this earlier, Castro. We're talking about this to where if you watch YouTubers, influencers, saying it will do something, if it breaks this level, it will come down to here. Be careful. Those are the people who will wreck you. It's always could, might, chance of, possibility, probability. Never will. Because when you do that, you start thinking, oh, it's going to do this. It has to do this. It should, not it should, but it will do this. So if the price comes down, I'm looking for possibly this. This is what I'm looking for. If the price actually comes into this, let's say it comes down, let's say it comes down into this. So here, I'm looking for a bounce because I'm this. So what I do is I give you my secrets. And that's the beautiful part about this channel. Like, you don't have to join the VIP to know everything I know. You just learn it faster. And you have access to me, literally 24/7. But here, like, this is where I'm looking at. So if it comes down, more than likely to here, before it comes up, and then this is when we would enter. This is when we would enter, right here. If it comes down and then bounces, breaks this newly created high, then this is when we enter. Right now, would I enter? No. We have a much higher probability that it should come down, even if it's just to here before it goes up. Could it go up? Sure. But look at all this up, 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 straight up, up, up. This leads to a lot of liquidity being left behind and higher probability of it coming down before going up. So for me personally, I would have to wait. I would definitely have to wait on this. But Algorand, I do believe, I don't remember let's look at it. One thing that I love doing is I need to know what the market cap is. I really do. In order for me to make decisions on anything, and this is what a lot of mentors, a lot of groups don't show you, where if you know what the market cap is, not only that, but what does it do? Does it do anything with AI, oracles, AI agents? Is it an RWA? Is it real world asset? What does it do? Does it serve a purpose? Is it in the beginning stages to where it doesn't have a product yet? Do they have the working product? Do they have a roadmap to where everything's getting checked off? All this is very important when it comes to entering and trade. Now, does it have to be? Nope. Why? People are going to flock to what people are talking about. Fart coin, for example. Purpose? Nothing. Making money? Yes. Making people money? Yes. Go figure. Gotta love crypto, right? Got to love crypto. All right, so for the market cap, we do see it at Punji Puzzle, now available. You can play on Solana. Just got that pop up. So Punji is very, very active. So looking at this, it's a 3.19 billion with a B. Does that mean that it can't do 30%? Oh man, it can do 40%, 70%. Right now, at the very, very early stages of it going up. It can easily do a 3 to 5x, easily. We'll say 3x for sure. Potentially. I always have to do that, potentially. Like, nobody knows, it can go to 0. I doubt it will, but it could. Anything can happen. And then going to the tags. What are the tags? Let's see here. Smart contract, platform, layer 1, research, Algorand. Okay. So what I like doing is I like going to their website. This is just kind of really brief what I do. Algorand, I haven't been to their website in forever. Wow. Nice animation. I like looking at did a 12-year-old kid do it, or is it professionally done? I like it. Animation. Okay. Thank you so much for putting this on here. Oh, really? It just does that. -2 points. Run a node. I love nodes. Wallets, get algo, staking. I love staking. You don't want to really stake during the bull market. So for the VIP group, next bear cycle, we're going to be loading up to where we're going to become very, very wealthy. So all these steps, it's a learning process. The first one I had, I learned stuff. The first bull run I had, I learned stuff. The first bear market, I learned stuff. This is now I'm implementing the stuff that I learned in the first bull run to this one to ensure, and this is the reason for this indicator, is to ensure that I take my profits at the top. I don't listen to anybody else. I do my plan. And now I'll have more money so that when it hits the bottom and it starts going sideways and starts coming up, now I get all of my capital and I start slowly putting into these coins. And then as it runs up that year and a half, now I'm up 500, 800% without doing nothing. Then the bull run happens. I'm up 12, 25, easy X. Millionaire. Right there with just that strategy. Millionaire. Multi-millionaire. Possible. If you have money already, multi-millionaire. And that is what my indicator is going to help you do, to where you buy the bottom, you sell the top. Everybody says, oh, I bought the bottom, but they never tell you why or how. This indicator, I show you. Well, the indicator shows you. And the indicator is basically what I teach. So lofty, blah, blah, some more things and stuff, probably important words. He's got a sweater. Okay. More things. Okay. So looking at this, the main thing I wanted to look at was this. One thing I also like looking at is the all-time. When did they come out? Came out in 2019. How did they do last season? 2021? Nice. They had a nice run up. Then the sell off. This is what we're looking forward to. This is when we're going to start loading up on our bag so that we can get this again according to this indicator. And of course with me too, I'll be talking about it. Then the run up, very nice, came down in December of 2023. We had a run up. Do we have it here? Nice little run up. And then again in March. And then now it's doing okay. I mean, it's not the best, it's doing okay. Potential for a lot of gains. So with that being said, I think this one, if we go to the weekly, just zoom out. Man, can you imagine if we went to all-time highs again? Now, every coin will not go to all-time highs. So I have to say that. But I mean, just look at this. Look at this. If it just went here, 3x, 5x, 3 to 5x, in my opinion, is obtainable. Now, what do they have to do in addition to any other place or project? They have to make sure they're on the cutting edge. They have to make sure they're keeping up with the Joneses. You know, when it comes to development, are they implementing any kind of AI? Do they have any AI bots or agents that assist them with their stuff? If so, boom, moon mission. In my opinion, AI agents are going to take over the scene. They're going to just annihilate everything. Man, we're already towards the end of the video. All right. So I do think this is going to do great for us. But we have to wait. We have to wait to see what happens. Let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. Let's kind of zoom in again. So for me, what I would do is I would set 2 alerts. One, we do have this really nice extra zone. I'm all about zones. We do have this really nice extra zone that it needs to break above. So this one will just do it, same thing, like a grayish color, or maybe a different color, a bluish color, I guess, so it can stand out. I would actually set an alert above this wick. Again, the wicks, all they are, resistance. So set alerts. And for me, I mainly want to go to higher probability of making more money trades. So I'm going with lower market caps, and I'm also going with what's hot right now, which is AI agents. But here I would send an alert right here, 0.48. Make sure you can see that 65. And if it comes up here, then same thing. You know what we're going to do is, let's just say it does this number. This comes down, and then finally hits this. Well, we need to wait for the 4-hour time frame to close above this level. Let's do this in white. So we need the 4-hour candle to close above here. If it does, great, you're in the money. If it doesn't close behind here or above this level, be very careful, 0.4374, because then you have a really nice chance that it comes down again, possibly entering the buy zone. So just kind of give you a heads up on that. All right, so let's go ahead and add this to our watch list. This is going to be our YouTube rapid fire. There we go. Let's go ahead and change this to our YouTube rapid fire, open the list. YouTube rapid fire, we have over 300 coins in there. And now let's go to INJ. Now this next one's gonna be much faster, and the following's gonna be much faster. If you want this to continue, then of course, do a super chat. If not, then you can watch me again. I don't even know what the day is, but Monday through Friday, I go live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I give you all of my information. I don't hide anything from you. I lay it all out there for you. My goal is to make you money, plain and simple. Do I have a group? Yes, but you can get all this for free. Just take you longer, but you can get all for free. And so my whole theory behind all this is, if I show that I can make you money, you're gonna join the group. For me, it's common sense. Or, you know, you just don't join the group, and now that you know how to trade, well, you just making money, and then you say, thanks, Joe, see ya. But if you want to learn faster, well, then you join the group, you have access to me, you have access to all my thought process videos and everything else. All right, so here, INJ, same scenario, it's in this box. Let's kind of zoom out, let's see what the box is. What is this box? This box is this right here. This for a long, so there's so many different ways that you can think about trading. One, and it depends on what segment you are in the market. Again, I don't hear any mentor or any group talk about this where we're in different segments of the market. Depending on the segment that you're in, depends on what you can do. For example, right now is the absolute best time to have lower entries. No stop loss. Whoa, Joe, you just said no stop loss. You preach stop loss all the time. I do. I'm going to get to your question in just a second. However, because we're in this portion right now, if it comes down lower, 20%, 40%, you have lower bids down there, lower entries down there, so that if it does hit, it reduces your average entry. Let's say you entered here. You have a lower entry here. Depending on how much you put in here, let's say you put 100 here. You put 100 here. Well, what that's going to do is it's going to put it down to here, your average entry. But if you put 200, it puts it down to here. If you put 400, it puts it down to here. Why is the benefit of putting more money lower? What's the benefit of that? As soon as the price action comes up, you're in profit versus having to wait way up here for it to finally get you in profit. This is why having lower entries will make you some decent amount of money long term, but you can only do it for like this next maybe month and a half before it turns against you. And again, what I'm doing is I'm giving you my experience. I'm giving you my knowledge. Most places, they don't say any of this stuff. And I think this is extremely important. See here, can you give the bearish scenario also? Well, the moving down is the bearish scenario. So if it comes down here, that's the bearish scenario. But do you want to short right now? No. But what if Bitcoin comes down all the way down to 70K? I'm not shorting because it can flip at any moment. Right here, look at this. It's underneath the 9 SMA all this time. It broke below our anchored VWAP all this time. People start shorting. We get a bearish retest, breaks the level. People add to their shorts or short even more. Guess what happened? Came up, bearish retest on this. Perfect. I'm in the money. It's going to 70K. Boom. Wreck City. Population? Not me. Not me. Not any of my members. None of my VIP members did I post a short. Not during any of this. Why? Because it can flip at, we're at all-time highs. We're in the zone of an all-time high. It's extremely dangerous to be shorting here. Could you call the top and go all the way to 70? Yes, congrats to you. But the odds of this going up is much higher. FOMO, Christmas rally, Santa rally, all-time high. There's so many different things that are pushing the narrative to where it might go up more than it's going to come down. So for that reason, I protect my members. I could have posted shorts all this time, and I could have, oh, look at our group, we're doing all this good stuff. But if it would have flipped and reversed, I would have wrecked everybody. We never know what happens until after the fact, and that's very important. We never know what happens until after the fact. Let's see, nice charts. Have a good day, mates. Yeah, no problem, man. See here, population me. No, retro Mike. No. So let's see here. So for this one, same thing. We would wait. We wait for the 4-hour time frame to cross above this 2467, and our alert will be set here at 2578. And let's say it might come down. If it comes down, lower entries at 1649 and 1144. Do I think it'll come down all this way? No, I sure don't. But who knows? If Bitcoin comes down hard and fast, they might. The next one, Sui. Who wanted Sui? If you are here, who wanted Sui, let me know that you are still here. If not, that will conclude the show because we are just over the time. So who wanted Sui? I know we do have a bit of a delay, but who wanted Sui? Can't find it. I wish there was a search feature on this thing. So going down the list, Going on the list. If you are still here, and again, there is a delay, so we'll wait. So, Castro wanted Sui. Castro, are you still here? Castro, if you're here, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still here. While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and just pull it up. And if there's no response within another 30 seconds or so, no problem. We can always do this one the next day. Let's see here. I'm still here. Okay, awesome. All right, so for Sui, price action was here. I believe we looked at this yesterday. We do have this really nice trend line. This is on the 4-hour time frame. It's pretty much respecting it. And it did break this down, but then came right back up. So this, again, if you're shorting, you just got wrecked. You don't want to short right now. Like, my goal is to save you money, guys. It really is. Came up here. Now this isn't looking strong. We had this level here, this level here, this level here that got rejected. We have a little bit lower level that was rejected. Same thing with this one, rejected. It's starting to come down. If this is because we're at all-time highs, if we do get a pullback, I think it might come down to about here, 4.3442, before possibly coming up, getting rejected again off of this level that we've done it several times, to come down, find support in the golden pocket, to come up. And for this one, you would definitely need the 4-hour time frame to close above 4.850. If it doesn't close above it, I mean, expect it to possibly come down, and then it might travel in this. And then now what the people see, the trade patterns, they're going to say, oh, it's an ascending triangle. We have a flat top and higher lows. More than likely, it's going to break up. And usually about that time, it's going to get very bullish and will break up. That's if it stays in this. If we have a breakdown, let's say Bitcoin comes down, takes the entire market with it, we're looking at this to be our first pullback zone. Our first pullback zone. And the only thing we're doing is literally waiting for Bitcoin. About 30%. And this sounds perfect. A pullback of 30% is average. And we're going to see plenty of those. Another thing with my strategy for my indicator, I noticed a lot of people left already, so I won't show the indicator today. But with the strategy, with this indicator, it's going to tell you that this is a great entry to buy. You just add to your entry. This is a great, depending on what cycle we're in, depends on what needs to be done to make the most amount of money to also capitalize on that amount of money you made. So with that being said, 30%, I see it's a very, very reasonable pullback, and that's at 3.0797. For me, I just have an entry here. $50, $100, $1,000, $10,000, whatever money you have. Everybody has different money. $5, it doesn't matter. Would have a lower entry, so that if we do get a flash crash or a dump, it hits your entry, you're in profit. Well, hopefully it'll reduce the average entry to where you'll be in profit much sooner. All right, guys. Well, that is me, and that is what I do. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition, wishing you a very Merry Christmas. I hope you all are making a lot of money, and if you're not, don't worry, you will. It gets really easy really soon. And if you know how to trade and get this gift of a market that we're going to get, you're going to make tons of money. If you don't know how to trade, you're still going to make money. I'll tell you that right now. All these groups, they want to sell you their group. So they're going to tell you, oh, you need my group to make money. No, anybody, literally a 2-month-old baby, you can give them a pin if they can hold it. I don't know, give them a pin and just have them throw it down on the floor or whatever coin it lands on. You have different stickers of coins. I guarantee it, possible, make money 40% in a week on that coin. 40%. However, if you know how to trade, you can make way more than that. You can know when to get in and when to get out, when to add to your entries, when to scale out of the trade as well. You'll dominate the market. You will absolutely dominate. But this happens to everybody who comes in, doesn't join a group or doesn't learn how to trade. They're making all this money. It's like, oh man, this is great. I'm making all this money. I'm smart. I'm a genius. This crypto thing is amazing. You hold it too long because the greed, just get more and more and more. You see your $10,000 account go to 100,000. Easy, easy. If you have 100,000, you see go to 1,000,000. Easy, easy. Depending on what coins you get, what type of risk you're taking. But because you didn't know a bunch of stuff, you start doing different things that you wouldn't have normally done. And, oh no, I'm smart, man. I'm smart. I'll cash out. That greed monster is pretty strong. Greed monster is pretty strong. So basically, I'm here to protect you guys. Protect your money. In the group, not in the group, doesn't matter to me. I do thank you guys so much. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I look out for you. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. And for that reason, I show you everything that I have. I show you all my tips and tricks and everything else. Stay tuned, because pretty sure I'm going to be letting y'all know as far as how to access the free portion of the indicator so that you can make money on the run up, make more money on the run up. All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you. I will see you in the next video. Until then, let's make this money. Take care. Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. Like, it's super important. Now, if you're in the VIP, I have videos that are 3, 4, 5 minutes long on average. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would offer the free group, but it's already full. I have a huge wait list. So more than likely, if I do let 3 or 4 people go, the spots are filled. Not only that, but when people do sign up for the VIP because they're making money in the free group, I am very, very invested to make you money in this free group so you can get the VIP. When those people leave the free group and get into the VIP, well, there's just so many more people that are trying to take their spot. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're going to make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money. All right, guys, thank you so much.